Wrinkles by Rufio.
Genius.
Oh.
So I know for me personally, the biggest struggle is not the desire to gain weight, and it's not even just like the effort, like what you have to do, like eating wise and like working out wise. It's the result of that, like the next day, and because what people don't understand is that you are going to retain more water, and you're not going to have a ripped, tight six pack if you're actually, successfully putting on muscle mass. And ideally, yeah, you want it to be, fat sparing, lean muscle mass, but that's just the way things go when you gain weight. You're not, unless if you're like abusing steroids, you're not going to keep a ripped six pack and be able to put on muscle. And it's hard. It's definitely hard for me. It's something I still, have to tell. I have to constantly, not as constantly, but still, like sometimes, like most days, I'll have to like force myself, like, no, think positively. Like, yeah, you may feel bloated, you may feel a little gross right now, but like, you look awesome. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and this is you're taking the steps you need to get from A to B. So, just give yourself some credit and, recognize that, those feelings are natural, and it's not just a struggle in like the trans community, it's a struggle for, everybody.
Anybody that's bulking.
Anybody who's bulking, and it's not even just like, we're not even talking about like bodybuilding bulking, like people, when you've been under eating for so many years or for so long and you've been struggling with, disordered eating, it's hard to force yourself to put on weight. It's hard to, because you're not used to seeing your body change that way, and it doesn't happen overnight. You don't get to that healthy weight that you want to be, overnight. And so it's something that you have to just try your best every single day, and just don't give up. Like, don't give up if it's like, if you're having a moment, like you're just like feeling like super bad about yourself, and you think it's not worth this, because it definitely is, because you started that journey for a reason. Like, you told yourself, like, I either need or I want to gain weight. Like that's what I gotta do. So quitting early, you're not gonna get there. You're doing yourself a disservice. And I don't know. What do you want to say?
If you're just like, man, I'm gonna bulk, then you're gonna fucking bulk. If I'm gonna cut, you're gonna fucking cut. But if you're gonna bulk and you want to retain all your abs or all your striations or everything you're gonna see, then you're not really gonna bulk. If you're gonna bulk and you're not gonna eat your oatmeal instead of your smoothie in the morning, or you're not gonna eat your smoothie and your oatmeal plus your bagel
with peanut butter,
plus whatever, then you're not really bulking. You're not really getting the benefits out of everything. While you're losing your abs and while you're losing all of your cuts and all of that, you're gaining so much more. You're gaining density. You're gaining strength. Density. You're gaining more inner fibers, that you're gaining more core and all of that. It's taking the mass that you gain from your fat, good fats, and what you've gained from your carbs and everything, and it's using that. But when you're too low of a body fat, it is trying to survive. It is not trying to build and create an empress god of a body. It is trying to survive and serve a king all of his meals. That's why he looks like that and you look like this, because you're not eating enough and he's eating all of your food. But you would look like a god if you ate all of his food and served him at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So just let it go. It's not that big of a deal. 3 months is really not that long, because you guys are actually, every one of us is amazing at cutting or maintaining at least. Like, I mean, I've gotten down to a 6-pack twice in my life, but at least I know that now that I can do it, I can at least always maintain. So don't get scared to just fucking get a little fluff, man. Get a little fluff. Fluff is not bad. It's especially during bulking season. You're wearing sweaters. You get to wear long sleeves.
Mhm.
It's totally worth it. Your sex drives goes way up.
Your hormones are much more balanced when you're at a healthier body fat percentage.
Yeah, way more balanced.
Your metabolism is so much faster when you allow your body fat percentage to get higher. Because when it gets so low, when it gets like 8% or like even 10%, it depends on your body. Like some people, like their bodies can't handle being 12% body fat, and at that point, their body thinks that they're in starvation mode and will start eating muscle tissue to survive and holding on to as much fat as possible. And then you just, no offense, you become skinny fat, and that's just the way, your body's trying to survive, your body's trying to hold on. And it shouldn't be that hard, because, food is everywhere. And the thing is that, like, every single cell in your body, when it regenerates and when it's remade with what you put into your body. So if you're eating a lot of healthy, nutrient-dense foods, then you are going to put on clean muscle, and your body, every other part of your body is going to thank you. You're going to have much healthier skin, much healthier hair, much better digestion. So if you're eating a lot of plant-based nutrients and getting your plant-based fiber, so you're eating, eating your dark green vegetables, you're getting, some dense carbs like sweet potatoes,
your root vegetables,
getting some good healthy fiber from like lentils and beans, and please do not be afraid to eat, tofu and soy protein and soy products, because it has been scientifically disproven that the phytoestrogens in soy products affect one's testosterone level. Male, female, does not matter. It does not affect testosterone levels.
And guess what? Beer, 1 glass of beer is 5 cups of soy product. Think about that when you're drinking a fucking beer.
Because, I don't know. After like 2-3 cups of soy products in a city, I'm just like, okay, I'm good for a while. I'm going to eat something else. Like,
I'm good.
I don't know.
How many beers do you have in a day? I don't know. Think about it. I don't know. That's how much soy you're having.
It's all about taking care of yourself. It's all about like what's going in. Because I think a huge issue is that a lot of these fitness models and bodybuilders that people don't know who are abusing steroids, they'll take pictures of themselves like, I'm going to In-N-Out, or I'm eating this like double fried donut, Oreo, Sunday pizza, whatever. All that sounds great. But you see them eating it so often. And I'm not saying that you can't eat junk food. You eat junk food.
Yeah.
But everything in moderation. If the majority of your calories are coming from foods from the earth, your body is going to thank you, and your muscles are going to grow so much cleaner and nicer and denser, faster. You're going to look and feel so much better. And
make your own food. It's cheaper. You know the ingredients. It tastes just as good. It's fine.
And it also helps teach you more about nutrition the more that you cook for yourself. Unless if you strictly stick to the same thing and never change it, you're probably gonna experiment and be like, oh, maybe I'm gonna try this vegetable. Maybe I'll try it with this seasoning. Oh, maybe I'll add this and this. And soon you're learning more about nutrition. You're learning more about your body, and because your body benefits from a diversity of nutrients. Because if you eat the same thing over and over again, it's just like if you're working out at the gym and doing the same workout over again. Your body plateaus. It understands how to efficiently break down those nutrients, and you cease to either burn fat or build muscle as well, or it just ceases to stop. So you gotta, don't be afraid to try different foods. Like there's all sorts of different foods, and if you don't like something, that's okay. It's your personal preference. But I know for me, like, I don't like every single vegetable on the planet, but I know how to, and there's some vegetables where, with the way that they're, conventionally prepared, I don't like it. A lot of times the way it's prepared at a restaurant, I won't like it. But I know how to prepare, my vegetables the way I like it, in healthy ways, and that's ensured that I'm getting more than enough of my, plant-based nutrients from the vegetables that I need per day. And I was never doing that before, until I became more conscious about what I was putting into my body, where I stopped being like, trying to copy all these, fitness trends and diet trends, and like bodybuilders like, ultra low carb, let's eat, beef and white rice and, yams and chicken, and just like, it's you're not getting enough green vegetables, not getting enough plant-based fiber, because like, if you get too much grain-based fiber, it causes gut distension and gut issues. And not saying not to eat grain-based fiber. You just, again, everything in moderation. But I don't see a lot of, people in the... I don't see a lot of bodybuilders eating enough vegetables as shit. If they eat vegetables, it's like yams, which are great, but it's like...
Or broccoli.
Or broccoli. I mean, like, I'm happy when I see them eat broccoli, but like, they do not eat a diversity of vegetables. If they eat vegetables, they eat like
you
one
need
or two different kinds.
spinach and peppers, and you need freaking collard greens and all the other greens.
Kale. Motherfucking kale. I live off that shit.
Yeah, kale salad every night.
Dude, kale everything. Put it with everything.
Kale, yeah.
Kale, yeah, buddy.
Kale,
And there's just so many different types of plants that you could be eating, and a lot. And I know.
and you can fix your fucking problems with any kind of food. Like, you got high blood pressure, eat you some beets every night.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're fine. You'll be alright.
They'll also make you vascular as fuck because
There
it's
you
a,
go.
it's a nitric oxide precursor.
That's a freaking killing one bird.
It's great
with two
pre-workout.
stones. Killing two birds with one stone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So guys, just eat your fucking food when you're bulking. If you want to cut, but don't think that you're going to grow while not eating more than 2,000 calories a day if you are taller than 5'5".
Well, honestly, it depends on someone's muscle density. If they've been active before and they're like, they have lean muscle tissue, they may not realize how fast their metabolism is. And some people just naturally have a fast metabolism but don't have that much muscle density. So if you have no idea like why you're not gaining weight and you're actually trying, then I encourage you for between 1 and 3 days, just keep track of every single thing you eat and just at least know the total number of calories you're eating. If not, it'd be great to figure out the macronutrient split, the percentages of each macronutrient. But knowing the total amount of calories, that will help you be able to figure out, oh, this is how much more I need to eat. And then you can find foods that will fill up those extra calories that you need.
And then try to figure out how much you're burning throughout the day, and don't burn as much as you're eating if you're bulking. If you're cutting, burn as much as you're eating. That's fine. Okay. Done.
That was really good.